G'day there, shout out to the people out in the valley. I hope you're all doing well. And as to part of my last video, as I said, I had ordered some seeds and they've come in. So I figured I'd bring you along for while I'm opening this up and checking it out so you can have an idea of the types of herbs I'm growing because there was too many of them to quite unfortunately remember. There's a bit more in here I'll probably show you anyways, but yeah, 15 different herbs. Um, uh, for over 4,300 seeds here, of course. But I've got two types of basil chervil, which I've never actually tried here. So I'm gonna show you there. Chervil. I don't know if you can see that all too well, actually. Maybe if I don't know. That's not showing up so great, but I've personally never heard of that one myself. So if you had, drop something down below if you know how to use it or what it's good for. I'm gonna do a bit of research, but maybe you know. Got chives, cilantro, dill, garlic, chives, lavender, which, I mean, the only thing I know what to use lavender for, I guess, is tea I've heard of, but I'm not a huge tea fan myself. Not sure what I'll use that for. I've got mint, Italian oregano, onion, evergreen bunching, nabucca, which I guess is the type of onion it is, the green onion. I've got parsley, which is a Italian giant is the name of that one. I've got rosemary, sage, and thyme. So a pretty good little collection of different mints there. They apparently have a really high germination rate, so I'm kind of looking forward to trying that out. But I hope you guys stick around for that because it's going to be quite a bit of fun, I suspect. And I'll let you know how it works out if I make any mistakes or what I did correctly or whatnot. So I'll probably start that either tonight or tomorrow night or whatever. And I'm sure you've all started seeds, but if you'd like, I can probably make a video for that too if you'd be interested. But another little thing I had gotten was 12 of these canned heat, uh, which is kind of like, well, heat in a can, fuel in a can. Um, so basically, it's I think it's some kind of an oil, wax, fat, something like that, with a little wick inside of it, and you can put these into. There's a few things, but I ended up getting a little folding stove for Christmas, which I figured I was supposed to take canned heat like this. So I figured it'd be great for the ice shack. So I was thinking of doing another video some point in the future. Maybe I'll set up the ice shack and go get some cheaper thermometers, you know what I mean, and check the temperature outside and compare it to the temperature inside the ice shack to get an idea of how well this might effectively warm up a small amount of area, I'm hoping. Nonetheless, even if it doesn't heat it up completely, it's still something I could possibly boil some uh, water for a coffee or a tea or something out on the ice, or maybe boil up a bowl of stew or something. I don't know, but I'll be testing these out at some point in the next week or two. So stick around for that video as well if you're interested. And if you do happen to be interested in ice fishing or gardening, or maybe you're into baking, maybe you're into preservatives or pickles or hunting or fishing or any of the type, gardening, any of that sort of thing, maybe you'd be interested in the Facebook group I started. It's called the Ottawa Valley Gardens and Games Bartering Group for people who might want to trade information or access material you have. Maybe you've got extra fish, extra sugar, extra beets that you grew. Maybe you have a bunch of something. Maybe you went hunting and you have more meat than what you need, or if you'd like to trade the fur or whatever. It might be an interesting spot for you to kind of barter and see what your options are so we can all get a bit of variety while saving money at the same time. So if you're interested, that's the Ottawa Valley Gardens and Games bartering group. As for the next couple of videos, should probably be showing up the next day to three, maybe four. So keep an eye out, and I hope you're all doing well. Take care. And another little interesting and unrelated tidbit of information for you old school music fans. There used to actually be a band called Canned Heat, if you've ever heard of them. And granted, I know a lot of younger generations are going to have no clue who I'm talking about here. But I mean, maybe a lot of you would actually recognize the music band Canned Heat. A song that was common, they've played it on a few commercials, was Going Up the Country. So, I mean, if you want to check out a new song, you never know. I mean, it's an oldie, but I thought it was a good one. Take care, guys.